Why all better hold on to your edges and your lace fronts because it looks like we are about to see one of the biggest divorces ever in Hollywood. The streets are saying that Beyoncé and Jay Z have been separated for months, and Beyoncé's ready to take it to the next level and is making moves to file for divorce from him. But it gets even crazier because reports have it that some really shady things about Jay Z are about to get exposed, and he is about to go down like Diddy. It looks like Jay Z is next on the agenda to get exposed and sued, and Beyoncé's zero plans of going down with him.
The powers that be, the PTB, the industry, whatever you want to call them, once they're done with Diddy, right? And this is going to be going on for some time, but once, I guess you can say the public humiliation, basically after the major documentaries come out, right? After they are done with Diddy, Jay Z is up next to be exposed.
There are reports that the marriage has been strained for a while, which isn't surprising because a lot of people have always believed that their marriage was a contract and not based on true love. Jay Z and Beyoncé's relationship has always been under a lot of public scrutiny, especially because of their age difference and how they started dating when she was a teenager and he was in his 30s. There's also that whole thing when Jay Z cheated on her with Becky with the good hair, and the elevator incident with Solange. So the thought of them being separated isn't all that shocking. This kind of reminds me of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's situation where they have been separated since 2016, but they continue to make public appearances together as a couple and didn't announce until last year. This is the same situation here, and people are saying that Beyoncé is allegedly trying to figure out how to make the announcement. But as if him being dumped by Beyoncé isn't bad enough, there are also rumors that Jay Z is about to get the Diddy treatment. Why all remember how Diddy got exposed last year with multiple lawsuits? Cassie really got the ball rolling on that one with her explosive lawsuit against Diddy, where she exposed all the weird and horrible things that he did to her during that relationship. This led to more and more women coming out to sue Diddy, and it was a hot mess. Diddy's lawsuits also had people giving Jay Z the side eye and wondering if he was really as innocent as he was making himself out to be. Interestingly, Jaguar Wright has something to say about this, and she claimed that Jay Z is not as innocent as he was pretending to be, and that he is even worse than Diddy. She also claimed that he was the next one to be exposed.
Sean Carter is worse. He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy. This been lining up people he calls friends and stepping to the side while they get hit by the guillotine for 30 fucking years.
Well, it looks like Jaguar might have been right about that because we are now starting to see Jay Z being called out, and his association with some shady organizations is starting to get exposed. A couple of days ago, one of Jay Z's former Ross Nation artists, Mia, came out to drag Jay Z and accuse him of conspiring with the Bronfman family to help them steal her son away from her. For some context, the Bronfman family has ties to some of the sneakiest and shadiest practices you can think of. They have been linked to cults, rings, and a whole lot of other sneaky allegations.
What I've heard about them as a couple is that they've been living separate lives for a very long time. So they together, but they living separate. And part of the reason why they're already living separate lives, and we may actually see one of the biggest divorces in Hollywood, is because Jay Z is up next to be exposed. That comes out, and Jay Z is exposed for his nefarious past, you're gonna see Beyonce.
Chow chow. If this really happens, the entire industry is going to be in shambles. This had people talking on social media and saying stuff like, Jay Z is always getting exposed for doing some crazy stuff against the people of his community. It's crazy. Jay Z finally getting exposed. Hope it continues because that's the real snake in the industry. And it wouldn't surprise me when Jay Z gets completely canceled like Diddy. Beyoncé ends up admitting they have been separated for years, like Will and Jada. Why all? Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Then check out this next.